Wanna get through fire, wanna get through pain, wanna get with violence, wanna get with shame. I'm back to get through fire, wanna get through pain, wanna get with violence, wanna get with shame. Lost in emptiness. I'm back to get through fire, wanna get through pain, wanna get with violence, wanna get with shame.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of SWW Rush. My name is Nathan Scott, as always, signing in here with you for the action tonight. Make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and of course, enable the bell for all notifications. Think about becoming a member of our channel here to support what we do here at the Coalition Network even further. And of course, check us out on Patreon, where you too can become a part of the action here in the Performance Center on Rush. Tonight, we've got a great card lined up for you, as we've got another double debut match here. Jackson Drake and Risky Remy Lede. Who is going to walk out with a win here tonight and a notch on their belt going forward as they make their debuts here tonight in our opening contest? And not only that, we've got Simmons taking on Ray O'Ryan one-on-one. And then Ray obviously looking for a win here tonight, but you gotta think Andre doing the same after his matchup with the Sunshine Kid on Adrenaline. But the main event tonight, folks, it is our last quarterfinals matchup in the Starlight Sweet 16 tournament. Yamashita takes on Sean Knight. It is going to be a tall task at hand for Knight to be the one to defeat Yamashita. Can he do it here tonight in our main event? We'll find out. But let's turn it down to Miss K as we kick us off here with the action here tonight.
Ladies and gents, our opening contest is set for Regulation 1 Fall. Introducing first, representing the left-hand path,
Jackson Drake of the left-hand pad making his debut here tonight in Club Rush. Man, oh man, as I say every time we have one, these double debut matches are always so much fun. Who will walk out the winner and loser in this one? Drake, a pretty fluent striker, of course, no surprise signing with the left-hand path here in the Performance Center. But has he got what it takes to take down the ultimate gambler, the high roller, Mr. Risky Remy Lede?
and his opponent, representing Childlike Life, Risky Remy Lede.
Well, if he's got nothing else, he sure as hell has a catchy theme song. Risky Remy Lede making his way down to the ring. And we saw just a little bit of what this man is all about just a couple weeks ago. But now tonight he steps inside the squared circle to make his debut in action. Will he live up to the hype, or will he fall just a little bit short here in our opening contest? And man, last couple of weeks, we have had some absolute bangers to open us up. You gotta think that's gonna be on these guys' minds as well, putting on a show out here in front of the fans at Club Rush. Last week, we saw Leon Cruz and Sire Ingram absolutely tear the house down here in Club Rush in our opening contest. You gotta think Remy and Jackson gonna be looking to do the same here tonight. Remy with a nice roll out of the way, and look at this, the arrogance already on full display by Risky Remy Lede, and Jackson not too excited about that. You definitely don't want to be made a fool of inside the squared circle. No, not at all. And definitely somebody who has any kind of ego there. Jackson just prying at the eyes of Remy. Definitely not the cleanest individual here. Nice boxing hook from Remy, but missing that kick. And Jackson, stiff elbow right to the side of the temple, Remy. That was nasty. Did he cut him open there? Well, just a 1 count, though, starting us off. Oh, my God. Yeah, look at we're just underway. Look at the gash. Holy hell. The gash on the side of Remy's face. Jackson showing he means absolute business here, hitting hard. In our opening seconds of this matchup. Already brutal starting us off here tonight. We've got bloodshed. Well, just in the first few minutes of the program, folks. Remy not backing down either, though. Stiff boots to the side of the head. Now I got Jackson's arm. Working on that arm, working on that hand. Nice joint manipulation. Knees right to the back, right to the spine of Jackson Drake. Oh, and Remy, getting a little dirty back there with him, just clawing at his head there. Squeezing at that temple. Jackson fighting back, though. Shots to the kidney right there. Enough to get Remy off of him. Oh, look at this. Jackson floating through. Nice guillotine. Ooh, he's got that one. Looks like it could be stitched in deep, possibly. Maybe not. No, not under the chin. Just enough. Just enough room for Remy to fight out there. And that's a maneuver you do not want to be caught in a guillotine. Look at that. Beautiful. Tilt-a-whirl. Fujiwara. Remy already showing why he is a member of Trial by Flight. We're also trying to show some technicality as well, working on that arm. Jackson going to slip out, though. Both these guys still testing each other out in this opening minutes of this matchup. You got to look at that cut, though, on the side of Remy's face. Nice heel kick from Remy there going into the cover. Quick 2, though. And you got to think that cut is going to worsen throughout the rest of this matchup. How is it going to affect Remy's sight? How is it going to affect his wear and thaw in this matchup? Moonsault kick, beautifully done, though. Jackson coming in again, caught with a Pele. Nice combination from Remy, hooking the leg, going for a pinfall here. Shoulders down, just 2, though. Jackson powering out. And this one already off to a hot and fast start. Club Rush absolutely loving this one as we are underway for this episode. And man, speaking of, we saw on our community page an announcement for this match card, also a big announcement being teased for next week's Rush. What in the hell is going to be so big that it's going to change the landscape of the program here? And not only that, but just the PC and Rush in general. Very excited to find that out next Saturday, but for now, Remy just kicking around at Jackson, letting him know that cut's not bothering him. What else do you got? What else can you throw at me? And Jackson floating over. Nice neck breaker there. Remy showing a little bit of spunk. You could call it arrogance. I call it fighting with fire. Remy, looking for something there off of the turnbuckle, but Jackson just sliding right out of the way. And Remy's not going to let it bother him. He's continuing to try to put this high-flying offense on Jackson here, but Jackson looking for something here. Pump handle slam. Throwing Remy all the way back. Leg hook with a cover. You can see that blood continuing to trickle down Remy's face. Continuing to possibly obstruct his vision, getting his eye, and Jackson not letting up at all either. He's continuing to target away at that cut, target away at the face of Remy with these strikes, but Remy is not backing down. Both of these guys just exchanging strikes right here, testing one another's will. Who has more resiliency? Who has what it takes to withstand an onslaught of attacks like this? Remy firing back. Jackson also exchanging hands. Both of these guys not letting the other get the upper hand. There's enough going to be enough for these two. Right hand from Jackson. And now they're just going in it. Oh, hockey fight style here at Club Rush. What man is going to drop Jackson with the last little bit of rights there, dazing Remy. Oh, and now just open combination and a hell of an elbow right to the head there. Remy's leg on the rope, though. Remy's leg on the rope. Jackson maybe Getting a little too carried away. Maybe not paying attention to the ring awareness there. Pulling him back, now going for the cover. Did he knock him out? Did he have enough time to recover? And he did. That could have easily been a 3 count if Remy wasn't tied up in the ropes over there, but that's that in-ring awareness you have to get used to. Got to know where your opponent is at all times. That could have easily been a 3 count. Remy fighting back, though, trying to get in this one and pick up the pace a little bit. Big Enziguri. These fans seem to be a little split here, but I think the majority going for Remy here. Jackson to that bottom turnbuckle. Remy looking for something on top of that big double stomp. Connecting right there. Is Remy maybe lining him up for something off the top of the nice rolling senton. Use the turnbuckle as leverage into the cover. 2. No. Another hot opening contest here to kick us off on Rush. And that is, Enziguri there, but Jackson blocking it with his arm. And like I said, that has just been the mantra for the last couple of weeks. Just absolute barn burner opening contest. And I think all these students looking to make a name for themselves out here, out of the performance that are here on Rush. Just hungry to be able to one day compete on the main roster on Adrenaline and Blitz. Make a name for themselves, make themselves a household name here on the Coalition Network, here in SWW, and Jackson Drake just choking Remy in the corner. Now looking for something off the rope there as Remy lays down. Owen. Drop kick from Jackson into the cover. Maybe thinking about what he was going to do next for a second, but deciding for that cover. Won't be enough though. Jackson a little antsy, trying to maybe go a little bit too fast for his comfort zone here. And this seems to be Remy's wheelhouse. Speaking of wheelhouse, look at that. Beautiful athleticism, dodging off the top rope and eating a lariat as he comes across right there. Jackson Drake with some big, heavy hits during this matchup. And look at the blood progressing on Remy. I mean, this covered almost that whole side of his face right now. Nice hurricanrana though, but it's not holding him back though. Jackson coming right back up. Oh, and a nice calf kick from Remy right there. Keeping the pace on Jackson. And like I said, I think that fast pace is working with Remy's advantage, but a big knee to the side of his head will not work in his advantage. They're continuing to hit that target on Remy's head. Keeping that blood flowing, keeping that vision obstructed. You got to think that's Jackson's goal right now. Continue the hurt, continue the punishment on Remy right here. Slow things down, keep it in your wheelhouse. Continue inflicting damage, especially on that cut. Atomic drop, Drake off the rope, big boot. Taking him down, and he's not done yet. Nice senton. And Jackson, maybe he's looking to go high risk. Top rope, Remy trying to come to. Jackson got him lined up and stalking him. Off the top, Meteora. Beautifully placed. Going for the cover, hooking the leg. Not enough though. Remy's still in this one. And he suffered that cut right at the beginning of this matchup. That is the worst possible time you can have something like that happen to you. Oh, and now look at this. Slamming his head in the turnbuckle, looking to keep that blood flow going. Jackson has got a target, and he has done nothing but absolutely go to the focus of it. Well, now look at this on the top rope, looking for a superplex, I do believe, and off of the top, and look at this, rolling through to continue, Falcon Arrow. Big shades of the former SWW World's Heavyweight Champion, Ace Whistler, and not enough to keep Remy down, though. Look at the blood building up on the mat here. The blood continuing to pour and a seep and flow down Remy's head, and Jackson lining up for something big here. Oh, but Remy catching him with an elbow. Spinning elbow from Remy, but look at this. Not enough energy to try to make the cover, but he can drape the arm over. Will it do it? 2! No! Both of these guys hitting hard, hitting fast, and Remy just gushing right now. And at this point, you got to worry about maybe the blood loss. Oh, this cut is definitely worse than 2. Look at all the blood dripped down on the chest of Remy. I mean, this guy is just might have to be going off of pure instinct at this point. Oh hell! Speaking of instinct, oh no, he's looking for one of Cody Hale's signature moves. That coast-to-coast drop kick connecting to Jackson. Remy to the top. Looking for a rolling moonsault senton. Cover leg is hooked. 2. That'll do it. Hell of a matchup by these two, but Remy fighting through that pain, fighting through that cut on his eye, and picking up the win.
Here's your winner by pinfall, Risky Remy the Day.
Look at the blood. Definitely needs to be checked out after that one. That could be a deep gash right there inflicted by Jackson Drake, but somehow, some way, Remy hanging in this one, putting on a hell of an opening contest and walking out the victor to kick us off tonight here on Rush.
The view is beautiful from up top, especially seeing the little people down below who lack any significance. Similar to the SWW women's roster, once the happy little elf was taken out, these women still haven't gotten the message, but this is only the beginning. I stand on business, and that's something not many can relate to.
Hey, yo, Victoria. There's some woman that wants to see you.
A visitor? Any specifics on who she is?
Her name is Naz Uchiha and is looking for you. Is that the woman you wanted to meet and you was talking about?
The name is very familiar. We're companions, actually. I wanted to speak with her over a little business inquiry that she may be interested in. Bring her in.
All right, I'll send her in. Hey, you can come through.
Thank you for inviting me here. And you look great, by the way. So why'd you bring me here, Victoria, my dear friend?
Well, hello, Naz. It's been a while since the beach incident, and I will say my actions were a little out of turn, so my apologies. But I'm glad you decided to meet with me. With the competition, or lack thereof, on the SWW roster, I decided to cut a little deal with you that would bring all eyes on Super Rush. Knowing how much of a rising star you are, I would like to face you one-on-one in the ring. Would you consider this offer from me?
Oh? You want a match with me for the next Super Rush on SWW? Well, alright. You're on.
Wonderful. I thought you wouldn't turn away from this opportunity. After all, you're one of the few I consider legitimate competition, and it's time to shake the SWW women's roster out of their comfort zone.
But no diss though, Victoria. We may be friends for a long time, and sometimes we can get a little rocky, but I'm not holding back, not at all.
Oh, honey. Backing down is never in my vocabulary. You're my competition and vice versa. I never mix personal relationships with business, and that is what I ultimately stand on. Friends or not.
Now that's why I like to hear. We going to show why we the baddest bitches in Coalition. Plus the first time seeing 2 black women to go down in the SWW ring.
It's a history maker, plus increases Super Rush's profits up by a good margin. Most importantly, people want to see top stars on the rise, of course.
Absolutely. I'll see you next Saturday on Club Rush's Super Rush. Don't let me down out there, and be on your guard.
I never let my guard down in the ring, especially around friends. I stand on my business. May the best woman win.
Very well. Count on it, girl.
All right, I'm satisfied. This is another successful business deal that will elevate my status in SWW. So this calls for a celebration.
You stand before me and attempt to better yourselves. With my extraordinary insight, seen beyond the mask, I will unveil mysteries from the shadows, knowing the right questions to ask. We have 2 selves. One, the world needs us to be compliant. And the shadow. Ignore it, and life is forever suffering. You will be crafted under my design by my firm yet gentle hands. Failure to heed my words? Well, I would prefer to make an example out of the first one who tries that. As brood mother, I will teach you through penance, administered by my skilled hands. My work can grant peace and serenity, the lights of which few experience. You will be born of the blood, made whole by the blood, undone by the blood.
Hey, yo, you good?
To be born of pale blood means you are one of my creation. It is a privilege. You have many teachings to follow before you could even dream of calling yourselves pale blood, as your eyes have yet to open, and it is long before your true birth from the womb that is my mind. You can either fear the pale blood and wane, or welcome its first trimester. You will gaze into the alluvion so that Broodmother can show you what you truly are. Let me see your faces.
My name is Sierra Auclair McLeod, but I go by Sierra AM to save the mouthful. This surfer chick and Little Mermaid is honored to join the training of a very prestigious fighter from no other than the Broodmother Xerxes herself.
Ambre Minchul, it's a pleasure.
Thank you, Broodmother, for allowing me to be a part of this camp. But allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kara.
Theodore, to be exact.
And I am the Patreon rap phenomenon.
Finest of afternoons, Broodmother. I have thousands of names, but I feel you are worthy to know the one that was bestowed to me by birth. For I am Luxor, Lord of the Death Flame, and my story began eons and eons ago, floating down from that mystical hill as the demons of my past tried to corrode my future. Past demons that would take the form of the likes of my neglectful father, or my absentee girlfriend that cheated on me with her boss at Starbucks. And then she asked for my forgiveness and my friendship, and I simply said no, as I beheaded her and my father and my mother, even though she had nothing to do with it. But I was so lustful for blood that even God came down and begged for my forgiveness for what I would do to his people, and I left him on voicemail. And now, seeing the future through the looking glass of the alluvium, you will stand side by side, alongside Luxor, as we will show the gods of Gate City, the incorruptibles, the horses of Final and the fathers of Four, exactly why they shall fear thy name. And mine too. Luxor!
Oh, brother, this guy sucks. Please, go back to Japan, bro. Please, please. Or go down. Or go down. Or were you kicked out by the devil for being so generic? You put streamers in your head because you were never given birthday parties, and you have 6 toes on your right foot. You devil f***. That's what you are. You're a devil f***. Good old devil f***. Hashtag devil f***.
I don't even know where to begin. You have single-handedly managed to f*** up what I know to be the only moment worth living for with your miserable existence. Lord of Death Flame, how about Lord of Dead Fame? Because you will never have any, you worthless c***. How dare you walk in here and spew that tasteless nonsense at us? That was by far the absolute worst thing I've ever heard. Quiero con barrera.
Like, I don't know what to do with that. Honestly, maybe this is just too much for me right now. I have enough going on in my personal life.
Now what the f is going on with these lights? I mean, cause.
Excellent.
You have all made a conscious decision of the class you have chosen. The Council of the Illuvian will prepare you for everything that lies ahead. Succeed, and you will manifest your dreams into a reality. Fail, and you will burn out as quickly as your pathetic Lord of the Death Flame. You are now under our magnifying glass. TJ?
Creedy, baby.
You made a decision to be guided and tried by your broodmother and I along the way. And as you gaze upon the seeing glass, you will see the shadow that you will one day become. You may like what you see. You might not. But it is only up to the you on this side of the Illuvian to manifest the reflection that looks back at you. And for your sake, I hope they are smiling.
I enjoyed the part where he begged for mercy, and then you hit him harder. Quite the spectacle, but I would have preferred to see him bleed more. Maybe break a limb or two. But the more he's unrecognizable then, the better. Well, you definitely look better. But seriously, f*** off.
Welcome back, folks. Well, a lot to unpack there. Naz and Victoria calling their shot, wanting to match up against each other on the next edition of Super Rush. And a little inside of the Illuvian camp as they're continuing to get their students ready to debut here on Rush.
Our next match is set for one-ball regulation. Introducing first, representing Trial by Fight,
Ray Orion making his way down to the ring here. Losing the face paint, going for more of a natural look here. You gotta think he is definitely looking for a win here tonight. Man, speaking of that inside look at some of the coaching tactics by the Illuvian, Xerxes, CAW, Everett Creed. A little bit of tough love goes a long way. Sometimes, that's some of the best methods. One, honesty is the best policy. It's going to be very interesting to see some of the students coming out of the newest camp here in the Performance Center, the Illuvian. I imagine we'll be seeing some of them start debuting here very soon. Be interesting to see just what kind of superstars we get from that camp and the mindset of Xerxes, CAW, and Creed. The competition around here definitely heating up. Speaking of heating up, big Andre Simmons making his way down to the ring, and this guy put some people on notice, I believe, when he took on the Sunshine Kid a few adrenalines ago. Definitely going to be looking to pick up the W here tonight.
And his opponent, representing Cat 22, Andre Simmons!
And you got to think, man, getting a chance to appear, just even appear on Adrenaline or Blitz has got to be such a huge accomplishment. But it's got to make you even hungry. It's got to make you even more ready more willing to learn and train and develop down here in the Performance Center and to make a name for yourself on Rush. Get these fans behind you. And possibly when a spot opens up on that main roster for Adrenaline and Blitz, that you're one chosen to move on up. And Andre definitely going to be looking to make the most of his time here tonight with Ray Orion. Big clothesline and a big shoulder tackle following up the power of Andre Simmons. But cover only one. And you got to think Andre, a big standout in Catch 22. And possibly one of Trey Mercer's star pupils in Catch 22. But Ray Orion definitely not taking him lightly. Big combination from him and a nice enziguri there. Taking Andre down and turning him over into the pinfall. Very smart, turning him over and hooking the leg, but just only a one. Ray, he's debuted, he's been here before, and same with Andre, but Ray looking a little different. Looking to try to maybe go out of his comfort zone and maybe just try to be himself. Nice reversal there, going into the schoolboy. Shoulders down, only one again. Andre recovering, and Ray trying not to give him any time at all to do so. Whipping him back, reversed over the top, over his back, and a wheel kick from Ray Orion. Beautifully done. The athleticism of Orion on full display. Nice step-up kick there. Ray in the driver's seat right now. Leg hooked and still only a one count. Gonna take a lot of damage to bring down a man like Andre Simmons. Pulling him back, and look at that, the power from Andre Simmons, putting him down with the Buddha Wolves, going for a big splash there, but missed. Ray moving out of the way. Now looking to fire back with a combination of strikes here. Maybe rocking Andre for a second. Nice gut kicks. Ooh, and a nice roundhouse shot to the body there. Ooh, Ray's not done yet. Looking for something else. Ooh, Ray getting tripped up by Andre this time. Andre trying to build some momentum back here. Big chops, big hands. Now Ray exactly where he wants him. Trapped in the turnbuckle. Firing down more bombs. Ooh, but Ray firing back. This one's been very back and forth so far. Big knee. Pulling him into a lariat. Ooh, look at this. Anaconda Vice applied. Center of the ring. Ray trying to pull back on Andre. I don't think he's got the strength to do so, though. Andre fighting his way out. Look at this! Choke slam down, and look at this. Andre answering back with one of his own. One of his own. And the power of Andre. Ray having to just throw some hands to try to escape here. And look at it, he still had it locked on. It took a handful of shots from Ray Orion to make Andre relinquish that hold. Oh my God, big spear out of nowhere there. Trying to turn the tides of this one back to his favor. Leg hooked and boom. That was close. Almost three there. But Ray Orion fighting out and staying alive in this one. Andre just, man, he's got to be a guy of his size and his caliber. He's very quick. He's very agile. Sometimes, that's just what a big man needs, is that last little step he needs inside the ring to be so successful. That's what we see from someone just like his coach, Trey Mercer. Not only the power, but the athleticism, the agility. Nice blockbuster from Ray Orion, cover made, but not enough to keep Simmons down. And after this, folks, main event action, the last quarter final matchup in the Starlight Sweet 16 tournament. Big roundhouse from Ray Orion there, now going to the high-risk district over a moonsault, but Andre had him scouted and rolled right out of the way. He let Ray feel safe right there jumping off, and then quickly moved out of harm's way, with Ray looking to continue on the offense here. He just doesn't have anything big enough to keep Andre down for a long amount of time here. That's when you resort to something like this. Just brutal. Pounding away at Andre. Ray may be thinking, what the hell do I got to do to keep this guy down for a bit? What do I got to do to put the damage up on him? He's whipping him back in, coming back off belly to belly from Andre. The power of the Bayou Bad Boy on full display here. The clothesline. Ooh, you got some color on Andre. It's a little cut right there on his forehead. Ooh, nothing like we just saw in our opening match with Remy though. That elbow Jackson hit him with on the side of the eye. That was absolutely brutal. Right at the beginning of the matchup too. I mean, it bled so much and so deep. I was surprised the match was not called off for how deep that gash was. Look at this. Oyan with a Canadian destroyer. And that might be enough to keep the big man down. 2. No! Close to 3. But Andre is feeling the effects of that one. Trying to crawl too, trying to recover. Pulling himself up, but ooh, Ray just missing those knees in the back, and Andre fighting back with a clothesline. Andre got him up top. Look at that power slam. Hooking the leg. Will this do it? 2. No. Ray gets the shoulder up. Still in this one. Both of these guys. Going with the turnbuckle, looking for something. Big knee. Looking for a bulldog this time. Ray could have him where he wants. On the top rope. Simmons coming too. Orion stalking him from the top. Oh! Flying like stunner. 1, 2. No! Andre's still in it. And Ray Orion can't believe it. Oh, and now Ray just going to work. Perhaps on that cut there. I don't think it's that deep, though. I can already see a lot of the blood is dissipated. But nonetheless, Ray has found a target. He is trying to attack. You got to think if he was backstage, watching that opening contest, he certainly took notes. Andre on the top. Ooh, uppercut. Ray looking for something. Andre dazed. Ray, who's got his head off the top rope. Oh, and looking for a cutter. And he gets it. Don't know if he got all of it, but it could be enough. Turning him over, hooking the leg. 1, 2. No, and Andre just getting the shoulder up. The resiliency of the Bayou Bad Boy here. Ray trying to think, what the hell do I do next? Shining Wizard. And look, Andre will not stay down. What does Ray got to do to put this guy away? Hey, you may just be angering him even more. Ooh, big right hand from Orion. Oh, a big open hand from Andre. One back from Ray, too. These guys just slugging each other out in the center of the ring. Well, Andre, though, getting the upper hand right now. Ray fighting back. Big right hand from Andre off the rope. And a big boot. With an exclamation point there. Andre trying to feed off this crowd here in Club Rush. And then with that big clothesline in the turnbuckle. Looking for that splash again. This time he gets it. Shoulders down. And Ray staying alive. But he's got to recover. Andre has just been on full assault mode. Ray has not had a moment's notice to breathe. Oh my God, look at this. The power of Simmons just chucking him down. Andre proud of his power and his work right there. And these fans here at Club Rush seem to like it too. Andre looking for something. Looking for another one of those power slams. Down he goes. That'll do it into the cover. 2, 3. Oh no, Ray! Ray getting the shoulder up, and even Andre can't believe it. Both of these guys' resiliency. The will to fight. Andre just picking him up. Ooh, right into the turnbuckle. Right hand there, Andre looking for something. Oh, but Ray trying to fight back. I don't know how much Ray has left in the tank, but he is trying his all. Andre, another power slam. Oh no, wait a minute, turns him over. Oh, he's down. What a maneuver, face first, crashing him down into the mat. 2, that'll do it. Andre Simmons picking up the win. I thought he was going for another power slam there, but he just turned him right over and put him face down in the mat.
Andre Simmons!
An emphatic win for Andre Simmons here. But folks, we're going to take it backstage to Will Spires as he wants to speak on what happened on last week's Rush.
Ladies and gentlemen of SWW, it is I, once again, Will Spires, here to inspire you, whether you want me to or not, with a moment of inspiration for you to digest. Now, it's been a while since I've been here. I mean, I've been inspiring people all over the world, and sometimes that does take away from my obligations for SWW. Say, like last week. Now, I told Xander Star that I would be down there to make sure to watch. Unfortunately, other things came up, and I ended up being a little late. And I know a lot of people think, well, why would you be with someone that's not a part of your camp? To that I say, who cares about the camps? Camps are for children, and we're grown-ass adults. I believe that the camp system here in Rush is a little, how dare I say, inconsequential. Because is this really going to be the same thing that we bring up every single time when we're wrestling on the main roster? No. Me and Xander see the bigger picture. And besides, what's the problem with two camps getting along? I don't see the problem. Hell, we could learn off each other from what we've learned from our coaches. That is, if our coaches ever decide to show up. Severa. But, as you all know, when I came down, the music played, and it ended up, everyone said, costing Xander's opponent, but it's not my fault, ladies and gentlemen. You see, I was walking merely in the backstage, getting ready to go out there and show support, inspirational support, towards Xander Star, when that dumb-ass person in production, let's call him Jeffrey Nobody, decided to play my music and didn't realize that the match was already going on. So I cannot be held accountable for someone else's stupidity. And frankly, I don't think anyone else should get mad about me and Xander working together. I mean, look how it ended up for him. If Noxious would have taken my inspirational advice, he would still be in this tournament. But no one ever says that, do they? Anyway, that has been my inspirational moment for you guys to listen and hear to. And always remember, I'm here to inspire you, whether you want me to or not. Spires out.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event is the Starlight Sweet 16 Tournament Quarterfinals!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's main event action, but real quick, I just want to touch on Will Spires and what he just said moments ago. He's inspired me that he is an absolute bullshit artist. Bar none, this man literally talking out of his ass, saying that he didn't mean to come out and help Xander. BS. Absolute BS and nothing but a crock of you know what. But folks, it is main event action time in our last quarterfinal matchup in the Sweet 16 tournament.
Representing Cryo by Fight, Sean Knight!
The Vindicator, Sean Knight, making his way down to the ring. And you gotta think, who can put a stop to the sheer power and domination of Yamashita? Will it be this man right here? Will it be the Vindicator, Sean Knight? We're gonna find out here tonight tonight in our main event, but man, I hate it for Xander Starr either way because he is going to have his hands full with either of these men who walk out the victor here tonight. And here he comes.
And his opponent, representing the left-hand path, Yamashita!
That flash right there that we just saw from the pyro, that sheer millisecond of the flash. Do you think that's what his opponent sees when he lines them up and he hits that burning hammer? I don't know, maybe so. Sean Knight and Yamashita here will collide in our main event in our quarterfinals for the Starlight Sweet 16 tournament. Yamashita, everyone's favorite to win this thing. I mean, he has been on an absolute tear ever since stepping forward here in Rush. But will it end here tonight? Will Sean Knight possibly do the unthinkable and upset Yamashita here in our main event? Well, Yama already calling him out, letting him know what's up. Oh, and I don't know if this is a smart move from Sean right there. Yama wanted to challenge him with the chops as we've seen before. He's letting him know, and look at this. Sean fighting back with him, but those chops from Yamashita, almost otherworldly. Sean, though, not going to back down. That's one thing about the Vindicator. He is not going to back down. And a big discus clothesline from Yamashita, turning Knight inside out. Blocking the chop that time. Oh, but Sean dodged that one. Firing back with one of his own. Oh, and Yama. Oof. Now you can hear those things echo throughout Club Rush here. Look at this. Yama. Tell him to bring it on. Firing back more chops. Sean maybe realizing that, chops. Maybe not in his wheelhouse, but those right hands sure as hell are. Both of these men not backing down from one another. Here in front of this audience in Club Rush, here in our main event here tonight, and Yamashita. Nice open hand from Sean there. Catching that one. Look at this, Sean trying to do everything he can to stand toe-to-toe with the Tsunami Yamashita, and another discus clothesline from Yamashita. Taking him down. God, and look at this. Look at the power. The strength on display, just chucking him over his head. The absolute power of Yamashita is shocking. And now look at this, just stomping away at Sean. One thing I have realized from calling Yamashita's matches so far, if you have any hopes of beating this man, you have to have some resiliency. You have to be able to absorb and take the punishment he dishes out. And so far, Sean has done just that. He has taken all of the damage, all of the power so far from Yamashita in this one, and got right back up and kept fighting. Yama not slowing down at all. Continuing to put the punishment to Sean Knight here. Clothesline. Stepping over, looking for more. And another one there. He is not done yet. Yama just absolutely raining him down here. On to the outside, trying to recover, trying to get a moment to breathe here from this onslaught. And nice. Maybe he pulled him right into a false sense of security there. Yama coming back. Sean just shooting off at him all, but no. Thought that Yama was going to keep coming, but Yama smartened up. Oh, look at this, coming in the ring. And catching him. Big clothesline, and Sean right back up and answering with a huge knee of his own, but Yama right back up on another one. Oh my God, and Yama right back up again. And Sean, oh my God, these two absolutely will not back down for one another, but Yamashita slowing this thing down. Look at this. Squatting with Sean Knight in that suplex position. Yama very smart about that as things were picking up. The pace was picking up. Sean was answering all of his attacks. What does he do? He goes for some of the most simplistic offense you can. Oh, well, look at this. Oh, God, on the apron. Sean Knight with a back suplex on the apron, and I don't care who the hell you are. That hurts all the same, and that could be just what Sean needs to try to answer back in this thing, and now using the barricade to his advantage. Sean having to go outside of the box here, having to think on his feet to try to inflict the damage to Yamashita. Now off the top rope with an axe handle. Yama was going to try to run and get Sean off that turnbuckle, but no avail there. Sean had it scouted. Yama just powering out of that maneuver right there. Oh, now a sleeper hold. A sleeper applied to Sean Knight. Ooh, just chucking him down. Yama looking at all transition submissions here. Beautifully done into the camel clutch. Yamashita slowing this thing down a little bit. Nice elbow from Sean. Oh, he trips him up though, getting out. Trying to recover there. Yamashita coming back up. The clothesline from Sean. Another one. Sean trying to heat up here. Oh, getting caught in a big knee from Yama. Oh, look at this. Look at the power. Up and down. Big power slam from Yamashita. Legless hook. Could that do it for Sean Knight? Ooh. Shoulder up as he stays in this one. That quick though, trying to fight his way back in. Sean continuing some offense here, just stomping away at Yamashita. Ooh, now maybe going for that arm. Big stomp. Ooh, another one. And look at this. Sean trying to put some power on Yamashita himself. Look at this. Look at this. Sean learning from Yama in the ring, transitioning to those submissions, but Yama's power just too much to put a submission hold on a lot of the times. Yama's going up top, probably looking for that diving headbutt though, fighting his way off Sean. Maybe looking for it, but no! Big chop from the top rope. That rocked Sean so much his leg landed on the bottom rope. And look at this. Ooh. Look at Yama carrying Sean around, just planting those knees right in the ribs. Look at the strength of this man. He's just carrying him around, continuing to rain down those knees. He's almost benching them and planting the knees at the same time. I mean, how long can this go on for? Yama just, the sheer power of this guy is insane. Look at the transition and the power slam. This is unhuman. Into the cover, leg hooked. No, and Sean Knight stays in. Now that was punishing to watch. I can only imagine how punishing it was taking all those knees. Yama was looking for a chop, but Sean fighting back, staying in this thing. Back and forth with the clotheslines, rocking Yama as he's in the turnbuckle, and Sean, ooh, colliding with him. And Yama turning him inside out. It's almost as if sometimes Yama can't feel pain. I mean, it is insane the amount of pain he can not only dish out, but take. This guy's an absolute animal inside the ring. Look at this, Sean in a world of trouble here. Deadlift German with the bridge, shoulders down too. And Sean continues to fight and stay alive. That warrior spirit of Sean Knight. And look at this, Yama, oh, gonna continue to test him. Throwing him around. Look at this, Yama got those legs wrapped up. Looking to maybe continue picking apart Sean in different appendages, different places. Sean is gonna have to be as resilient as ever to stay in this one. Even more resilient to get the win here in our main event this evening. Trying to come to, trying to recover. Yama may be feeling the effects, though, of the stamina being a little wear and thin. His gas tank Both men, exchanging chops. I don't know if it's a battle you want to get into with Yamashita. But Sean maybe has a chance here, blocking those chops. Big super kick from Sean Knight, taking down Yamashita. This could do it. Leg hook, 2. Oh, close. Perhaps one of the closest pinfalls we've saw on Yamashita yet. Ooh, but Yama right back to the wheelhouse on those chops. And Sean, I think both of these guys starting to run a little empty on the gas. They're slowly striking away at each other. Sean with those right hands. Yama, we saw this before, feeding off of the crowd here in Club Rush, feeding off of the pure adrenaline in this matchup. And the right hand's raining down. Big boot from Yama, looking for the leg drop. Into the cover, will that do it? 2, no! Sean Knight stays alive to continue his fight against the Tsunami. Oh, look at this, Yama going up top. Sean trying to stop him once again. Yama fighting him off the top, the big diving headbutt. Into the cover, leg is hooked. 2, no! Sean Knight continues to fight, continues to stay alive with that warrior spirit. And Yamashita knows what he has to do to try to put him away now. That oh so familiar burning hammer. No one has kicked out of it yet. But Sean is fighting back. Sean digging down deep and throwing Yama out of the ring. Oh, look at this. Maybe Sean looking to fly off the ropes. Oh, through the middle ropes with a drop kick, sending Yama into the barricade out here near these fans. And he's not done yet, throwing him back in the ring, looking to stay on top of him, not waste a moment. Yama coming to Sean off of the top, and a nice springboard forearm. Cover, 1, 2, no! That could have been the closest we've saw Yama to being defeated here. Sean Knight measuring. Maybe looking for one more big maneuver here. There's that flatliner, that elevated flatliner. That's going to be it. Sean's going to do it. No! So close, but so far. Sean can't believe it. He's going back for another cover. Oh, God. And Yamashita answering back. Oh, God, on the shoulders. Looking for that burning hammer. And Sean threw absolutely everything but the kitchen sink. And Yamashita with a burning hammer will end it. Sean Knight bringing an absolute fight to Yamashita. That was the absolute closest we've ever seen anyone to overcoming Yamashita. That was the most danger and peril we've seen Yamashita in thus yet, but it wasn't enough. Yamashita will advance to the semifinals, and Xander Starr is gonna have his hands full. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time.